Hello, my dear students, and welcome to today's lesson. Reading Part 2. Be part of the art. For Grade 9, Module 3, Lesson C, Students Book, page 34. Let's get started. As you remember, in reading Part 1, we recognize some words related to the reading text. Be part of the art. Also, we identify the suitable heading for each paragraph. Our learning objectives in this lesson: students will be able to: number 1, match the installations with the paragraphs describing them. Number 2, locate words from the text that match the given definitions. Now open your students' book, page 34. Exercise C, and this is a while reading activity. Now scan the text, then read it carefully and match the statements 1 to 5 here with the installations. Write M for melting men, R for rain room, L for the last 3, or N for none. Now pause the video. Read the sentences. After that, scan the text, then answer. Here we are going to scan the text and read it carefully to answer the questions. And you can follow the speaker. Let's start.
3C. 1. Read. Be part of the art. Installation art isn't just about making paintings or sculptures. It's a kind of art that uses the area it's in to help people enjoy it. It includes exhibits with sound, live performances, video, and even the internet. People who experience installation art often have to use different senses at the same time, not only sight, but also hearing, smell, and touch. You can find installation art in galleries, but also in public places, and it can be permanent or last for just a few hours, days, or weeks. The main point is not only to look at the art, but to experience it and feel part of the art too. In 2009, Brazilian artist Nel Azevedo created an installation called Melting Men. She created 1,000 tiny ice sculptures of men and placed them in a sitting position on steps in a square in Berlin. They quickly began to melt and were soon just a puddle of water. About 30 minutes later, there was nothing there. The Melting Men installation has appeared in various cities like Paris, Florence, Havana, and Sao Paulo. Azevedo's installation is more than just art. She wants people to become aware of the melting ice caps at the poles and how this can cause water levels to rise. Her art sends a warning to humanity. In 2012, the contemporary art studio Random International turned one of the rooms at the Barbican Centre in London into a rain room. Rain fell from the ceiling of the room non-stop. Visitors could hear, see, and even smell the rain. But when they walked through the room, they didn't get wet. 8 digital cameras followed each visitor, and a computer stopped the rain above them. This made the people feel they were in control of the rain. Random International saw the installation as a social experiment and were interested in people's reactions. In 2018, Australian artists Gilly and Mark installed the tallest rhino statue ever made in the centre of New York City. This statue, called The Last 3, shows 3 rhinos, one on top of the other, and represents the last 3 northern white rhinos living in Kenya. The artists made it so large because they want people to realize that if we don't do something, all rhinos will be in danger of dying out. They also encourage people to send goodbye messages to the rhinos, which they will use to try to get governments to stop people from using rhino horns.
Now, after we scanned the text and read it carefully, we are going to match the statements 1 to 5 with the installations M, R, L, or none. Let's check your answers. Number 1. Appeared in more than one place. Which installation is this? Excellent, my students. It's M for melting men. Can you find a clue in the text to justify this answer? That's right, it's here. The melting men installation has appeared in various cities like Paris, Florence, Havana, and Sao Paulo. Number 2. Needed special equipment to work. Which installation is this? Very good, my students. It's rain room. Can you find a clue in the text to justify this answer? That's right. 8 digital cameras followed each visitor and a computer stopped the rain above them. Excellent, my students. Number 3. Asked people to write something. Which installation is this? Well done, my students. The last 3, L. Can you justify your answer? Excellent, my students. They also encourage people to send goodbye messages to the rhinos. Number 4. Meant to help others of the same kind. Which installation is this? That's right. It's also L. The last 3. In which paragraph? In paragraph number 4. Can you find a clue to justify this answer? Well done, my students. It's here. If we don't do something, all rhinos will be in danger of dying out. Also, which they will use to try to get governments to stop people from using rhino horns. The last one, number 5. Got people wet. Which installation is this? Excellent, my students. It's none. Well done, my students. Let's move to exercise D in the student's book, page 34. In this exercise, we are going to locate words from the text that match the given definitions. As you see here, find words in the text and match them with their definitions below. These are the 8 definitions. You are going to match them with the words from the text. Now, pause the video, read these definitions, then find the words in the text that match these definitions. Now let's check your answers. Number 1. Objects or works of art put in a public place for people to see. In paragraph number 1. Go back to paragraph number 1, then find the word. Excellent, my students. It's exhibits. It's here. Number 2. Lasting for a long time or forever. Also, it's in the first paragraph. That's right. It's permanent. It's here. Number 3. A word that means very small. You can find it in paragraph number 2. This is paragraph number 2. Very small. Well done, my students. It's tiny. The next one, number 4. A small pool, especially of rainwater. In paragraph number 2. Which word? Very good. Puddle. It's here. Number 5. People in general. Also in paragraph number 2. That's right. Humanity. Number 6. A word that means modern. In paragraph 3. This is paragraph 3. Which word means modern? Very good. Contemporary. Number 7. The top surface of the inside part of a room. Paragraph 3. That's right. Ceiling. The last one. What you feel or do because of something that has happened. It's also in paragraph 3. Very good, my students. Reaction or reactions. Here. Well done, my students. This is a post-reading activity in the student's book, page 34. Over to you. Discuss. Look at the following pictures. Here are some examples of installation artworks in Qatar. Have you ever seen like these installations? And where were they? And what were they about? Now we are going to answer these questions. Have you seen or heard of any other installation artworks? Where were they? And what were they about? What's your opinion about installation art? Now, pause the video, think, then answer. Okay, my dear students, this is the end of our lesson today. Reading part 2. Be part of the art. I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. Till we meet again, thank you for watching and goodbye.